What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey, and today it's finally happening. Even though I kind of don't want to do it, I think it's time, and that is getting our first ever Paragon heroes. Because as you guys can see, we're literally just like 2 copies away from it on Odie. We're still like 15 away on someone like Merrily, so we don't know if we're gonna do that yet. We're getting close on a lot of different heroes. We're in the 30s on quite a few heroes. Honestly, I bet Niru's another one that's almost there, which feels useless. Yeah, 41 to 45. And that's just because over time, doing all these raid up banners, doing all these things, we just continue to get more and more heroes. And I did leave all the more popular ones overall on this wish list, at least the ones that I wanted to kind of go for more often, like the Odie, the Coco. It's kind of crazy. You get to a point on an account where unless you're spending, you literally just don't get epic invite letters anymore. It feels bad because I've been at 4 to go for quite some time now. Now, when we talk about our main like S level heroes, we of course don't have any extra copies. When it comes to S levels, it costs 6 extra copies. When it comes to A levels, it does. Oh wait, hold on. Huh, I actually didn't know that. I just learned something today. It takes 6 for an S level hero from the normal factions, but it only takes 4 to go from Supreme Plus to Paragon 1 for Celestials and Hypogens. I actually did not know that. That is intriguing. Tailian would probably be one of the first ones I would take there, but I don't think that's the smart play at all. You see other heroes like Smokey, we're 3 of 6. Thorn, we're actually almost there, 5 of 6. He's going to be probably our first ever S level that breaks it. Alsa's at 3 of 6. Aaron's at 3 of 6. I don't think we have anybody else closer. And then, of course, we have a bunch of these A levels that are ready to be there. Mainly the Odie. And I think today we are going to take Odie up to the max here, because we do still use Odie in quite a few game modes. Pretty much every other S level we have is 1 copy. And that's because of the all-hero event that we have in game, which is kind of awkward. Even our Arden, we don't really use Arden on this account, so that's kind of why he's there. So I think what we're going to do is this magic right here. Instead of waiting a little bit longer, I just want to get my first ever Paragon. We are going to go to the Dream Store because I have 19,000 of them anyway. The store has been reset, so I'm going to buy 2 of them. That still leaves us with like 17,000. And if I buy these 2 here, we get to do our first ever conversion up to Paragon 1. I want to make sure I get screenshots because I've never actually done this before. So if it does seem like I'm doing some weird stuff here, here we go. So let's ascend it. So mainly what we're doing is we're getting rivalry stats. Now, rivalry stats are only stats that are available in Arena, Supreme Arena, and Crystal Clash. Only those types of game modes. We're going to get energy regen reduction, energy on hit. We're getting more. We're getting debuff focus, resilience, damage boost, and damage reduction. This is why when you go up against even just Paragon 1 heroes, they are so much stronger. Beyond that, you do get some stat gains too. It's not a ton, but I mean, this is what, 11 million attack? What is that? 11 million. Actually, I guess I can just do 11, right? 11 divided by 375. So we're getting like a 3% boost in attack. So it's very, very minimal. I'd probably say going from like Paragon 1 to 4, whatever it is, it's probably like a 10% stat gain, which is nothing compared to what it takes to get to Supreme. So let's hit that button here. Bam, we got a now Paragon 1 hero. I mean, that's such a weird one to see. And now what happens is you are locked on your progression, so you cannot unlock Paragon 2 until you have 20 heroes at Paragon 1. I probably should have mentioned in the first place, Paragon 1 doesn't even unlock until you have 25 heroes at Supreme Plus. Now you'll notice our Odie has that little border around him. It's just a little bit extra, and you might have seen it on other people in different game modes here, but like the Odie here, that is the Paragon image. It basically just turns and puts a little purple diamond hue thing here, and you will notice other people have a lot more. The easiest place to see it is honestly Dream Realm, because you can just go to the leaderboards here Actually, no, sorry, not the leaderboards, the formations board here. And you can actually pull up and see what they have here. So you can see right here, you can actually go to an overview and you can see what Paragon number they are. I really hate, really hate how hard they make it to see what it is. I think this one is Paragon 3, which is the red one. The blue one here, I believe, is Paragon 4, and that's the max you can go right now. So you got Paragon 1, Paragon 3, Paragon 4, and actually... does anybody have some Paragon 2s up in here? Man, I am tempted on going for the additional copies on our hero. I mean, we're not going to have enough. Well, wait a minute. Oh, I just realized something. Oh my goodness. This could be something we actually do. Now that we actually have a Paragon 1 hero, that unlocks even more chances to get the rate up banner. Oh no. Usually I try to save diamonds just so I have enough for every single hero to Supreme Plus, which takes like 92,000 between diamonds and summons and stuff. Oh Lord, do I actually want to do this now? Because Lily May is honestly just like my favorite hero right now. It takes 6 more copies to get her up to Paragon 1. I need your input, guys. Do we do it? Now that we have 1 hero unlocked, that means every single time we hit a rate up banner, we have additional pity chances, a total of 6 more, which is that 6 to go to Paragon 1. Once you get a Paragon 2 hero, it does the same thing and adds whatever it is, like 6 more heroes or whatever it is. It keeps adding on, just like as when you get a mythic hero, besides the hero you're building, you unlock the 6, then the 8, then the 14. It just keeps going on and on. And technically we have 7 more chances, but I don't think going for that 7th one's worth it. If we were to go for 6 more, oh gosh, 6 more copies times, at the worst, 12,000. That's 72. I mean, we would literally be going broke. We would probably spend the rest of our diamonds and our summons to the point where in another month we probably wouldn't be able to build another hero. But I really like having every single hero on my... I feel like just building every hero on our account is more important than getting Paragon heroes. That's what I've always felt, and the only Paragon heroes we do get are just going to be casually through these summoning systems. So let me know what you guys think. I don't think it's worth it because, as you guys saw, the stat gains are not gigantic here. Like, again, we can actually take a look at her personally here. If we take, what's that? We're going up 13 million. So if we take 13 divided that by 438, that's only going to be, again, yeah, it's like a 3% bump in attack and other stats. Yes, she would get better in PvP. I don't really particularly care about that. I care about her damage against bosses. I feel like is the better investment is buying more of these potential Twilight Essence to power up, because this is a much bigger stat gain, I think, overall. Oh, it's about equal. I don't know. You guys let me know. Odie is our first ever Paragon hero, and that's just because naturally it happens. We get a ton of copies. A levels are much easier to become Paragon heroes compared to S levels, especially since the shop seems to not update. The one thing I think I'm gonna wait for, and before I like start the Emporium, going to the Dream Store, before I start like buying up more copies with these, I want to see if the newer S levels come in here, just in case we want to upgrade them as well. Honestly, I think I still might go for Merrily, even though she is getting bumped out of the meta. We still use her as a secondary damage dealer. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. That is Paragon, a little Cliff Notes version for you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.